All right, so we are live.
We
Oh,
are
there
live.
she go. I see her pop up. There she go. Let me see if I can
Yeah,
The
add.
late, it's the late auntie with the.
her in there.
Okay. All right.
It's
Okay. It
the
did.
I look so like the auntie with these glasses on. Wait.
It's
Nah,
okay. It's okay.
nah.
Okay. So,
Why
yeah,
my screen look like that?
because you on the phone.
Cause
You
I'm
got,
on the phone too.
but do you got your phone vertical or
I
sideways?
got it turned sideways. I got it the
So,
long way.
there you go. There
There
you
you
go.
go.
There you. Oh my
Yeah,
gosh. You
The
really
T's gonna work it out.
I
okay?
did it.
Look, you
So
are
how this
true.
work? Do y'all drink and stuff while y'all on here?
All right, ladies. So y'all want to get into the tea? The aunties is about to get into the tea, baby, and the tea has
Girl, y'all
been
feeling it. Oh, this some heavy tea.
okay. The tea is has been piping hot, and yes. So we got our good other auntie,
Wait till the
Staci
people
What's
see.
B.
up?
Wait till the
OG
Introduce
people.
auntie.
look, introduce yourself, OG auntie.
OG auntie. Oh, we going with Cena. OG.
Yeah.
We the OG aunties. I'm OG's auntie Stacy. Stacy B Sweet on Instagram. I need to
I
get some
know.
more tags. I'm real auntie because I don't have all the tags. Gotta get my tag
Ain't got
game
no
up.
YouTube, ain't got no TikTok. Like, girl, I'm gonna
Get
need you
my
to.
tag game up.
I'm gonna need you to at least get on TikTok. Damn.
Oh,
Okay,
you
I'm
not
gonna,
on
I'm gonna get on
TikTok?
TikTok. No, I'm
No.
gonna get on TikTok soon as we stop 10.
Okay. All right.
I'm gonna
We
get on
gonna
I'm
TikTok.
gonna hold you to that.
we gonna hold you.
I'm gonna get on TikTok.
Okay.
I
All
did not.
right.
Dang, you missing out. That's gonna be funny.
So wait a minute. So did y'all get to watch all the videos?
I did not watch the two psychic videos.
Okay.
Mm.
I really wanted to make sure I digested everything from the lawyer video.
Okay.
And no, I didn't get to the psychic videos because I just know it had to be something behind him all of a sudden wanting to be Mr. Love. Like, so who was the person before you decided
Mm-hmm.
to be
Yeah.
love, love, love that you gotta
Yeah.
put love, love, love on Front Street? You know,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
like when you're trying to, like put a different face up, you want to create something different. So you're like, basically what I saw it as his way of pushing him trying to be somebody else, but and hide who you was, because you just
There
trying
you
to put
go.
upliftment so hard. Like
Mm-hmm.
every time he opened his mouth now, he's so hard on the upliftment of his
Yeah.
people, the upliftment
Yeah.
of making sure we all get money. He releasing them everybody's royalties all of a sudden. Like, you gotta look at how that stuff all played out from. And I
Mm-hmm.
bet he never thought it would ever come a day with
That Cassie.
Kim not even Cassie, but I think the whole role, that thing that probably brought him to reality was Kim dying.
Yeah.
And I feel as though that's when he probably started sitting in the room talking about, I want to be, more love and Persian, because he saw how, this is what happened. And I'm going to take it
Young
from
thing.
you. I'm not even going to let it be you. It's going to be for somebody close to you. Your
Yep.
children going to suffer. Everybody else going to feel the pain. And then you going to have to see and look at it up front, knowing that
What
this
it is.
was, yes,
What
what
it
it
was.
is.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My take on it basically is the same, but you had to y'all had to watch this the psychic video one because
No,
she
I watched it.
yeah, okay, yeah. So she kind of went in, and when she broke it down and how everything, it was just like it's like when she made a comment about her saying boo. I said that's what this she made it a point. She made it a point to speak after after the life in the afterlife or after death, whatever you want to call it. She made a point. She's like, okay, I couldn't beat you. I couldn't beat you in the physical realm of everything, but you're not gonna get no peace. I believe her spirit is basically that's why he like you said him trying to change his persona and love and uplifting. I believe he's trying to repent. He's trying to repent or trying to make amends for that bullshit that he did. But he's still doing. But he know she like nigga, you think you gonna get some peace? Okay. And you got my daughters. You already said you're gonna try to take my children. Allegedly. All this is alleged, everybody, allegedly. That you gonna try to take my children. And think about it. Has she tried to fight against him if he's doing all this shit to her and all this other stuff? She wasn't going to be able to fight him in court. She wasn't going to be able to fight him in court. So she almost sacrificed in so much herself so she can be in her, you know what I'm saying, in her kid's life. But I think it got to a point where it was just too much. It was too much about having video cameras in her house allegedly, and
about Kim still.
Kim, yeah, and then to turn around, and then you get this other young girl, Cassie, allegedly. You get her, and you basically this poor girl only just wanted a music career, and get out there and do her thing. She was innocent in all this. She was just like, okay, I think it got to a point was like, okay, I can't tell him no because he's puffy. You know what I'm saying? I can't tell him I want my music career. Her being so naive in that moment of thinking like, damn, I gotta do this because my family probably relying on this. You know what I'm saying? My family proud of me. You know what I'm saying? It is just like a lot of different factors, and the fact that he allegedly did all this, and to me, I believe everything. I mean, I believe what she would. 35 pages. 35 pages.
35 pages. I believe it because of the 35 pages, and
and she named
I don't see people living. I honestly, I don't see, and I hate to say this because I know there probably are good, rich philanthropists and people that do good with their money and blah 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 blah. But I don't see these niggas out here getting this money, making millions of dollars, not acting asses the whole time they first getting it. Especially them first 10 years of their life where they millionaires out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, they are all them sitting up there fucking Ike Turner kicking it. You know what I'm saying? Doing the Ike.
Every time.
And what's crazy is the whole time I'm reading that, whole time I'm listening to her talk, all I can flashback is to what's love got to do with it, and how Ike did Tina. How Ike did Tina. Took her right out. Was she sitting in court fighting for her own name to be her own performer? And you were literally beating me down before I walked out on the stage every night.
Right, and you wanted me to get out
and
there.
I'm your cash cow. You think you being nice to the cash cow? You beating my ass before I go out on the stage.
But wait a minute. But I'm gonna just say this: when Tina got, I'm trying to tell you, when I was in the movie theater, and when Tina got his ass in the limo, I was like, yeah, what's we talk about? Like what? Like
what? What? It made, if I was ever abused, I'm going to look up about Buddhism, and I'm non-Hanyo Ray J killing, and I'm whooping his ass.
Okay, what was the shit? Y'all wrong, whatever.
Nam-yo-ho Ray killing.
Okay.
I cannot take that. So I feel bad for her because she was so young. And in the part when they said, I heard, she was like, some people were asking where the parents are, but the parents, appreciated, like you said, they thought they were being proud of their daughter. She's made it, and plus she has this, powerful music industry boyfriend or whatever. But I'm sorry, still is at a certain point, I'm white on rice. I'm gonna be with my child, white on rice. You know what I'm saying? I'm
But
sorry. I'm
see,
moving in
that's
the house too. I live in a
yeah,
condo with her. What you gonna say?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. And that's
I'm
the
Kiki
thing.
Palmer's mama.
Okay, and that's the
That's a whole
thing.
nother topic. That's a whole nother
Oh,
Yeah,
topic.
boy.
baby.
Yeah, boy.
Oh
Let's
Lord,
finish this one.
this whole this whole past couple of days been just like pow, pow, pow. You don't know what the fuck to like. What the fuck? What the goddamn? But I can say it did give us a little bit of relief from Krishan's madness. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got other shit to more stuff that's in our genre because this is they in our era. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, they're
Mm-hmm.
our era.
Right. So this is stuff that has been speculated many a times for many a years, and it's like now everybody is reflecting on all the past shit, all the past posts, all the past videos.
It
Kim's
puts you in
like,
mind of R. Kelly and
it
his whole
really
situation.
does. It
Because
really
it's the
It
does.
same
really
thing.
does.
Everybody was talking out loudly out about everything that R. Kelly did, and more or less like kind of made jokes about it, swept it under the rug, kept it moving. Same thing with Diddy. Rumors on top of rumors since he started, but same thing. He sweeps it under the rug. He comes out with another song dancing across the screen or whatever, and we forget about it. You
But
get,
see,
you
I
get what I'm
missed
saying?
that. Like, I missed those rumors. Like the
Yeah.
rumors I heard were like, he's just a bad businessman. Don't sign his label. You're not gonna make no money. Like, cause he wants to. But in another sense, that's another way of being controlling. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
another way of controlling everything. So he was
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
controlling the music industry that way, and his artists that way, and he controlling her by dangling so many
Yeah.
so many shiny things in her face. I was
Yeah.
like, I mean, and one of them, I'm often confused when they say that he would have her do something and the boss of her record label would co-sign it. So was she signed to another record label and Diddy was just like dating her at first and then she signed to his label?
Girl, don't
I'm
get me lying.
about to say, yeah, I don't know.
I
Because a
mean,
couple of examples in that court case, that's what the lady, as she read it, that's how she was saying it. And then she felt as though she had to do it because her boss went along with it. You know, her. And
Mm.
so I'm
maybe
like,
her
oh my goodness.
maybe she had a business manager or something,
Mm-hmm.
and maybe the business manager was on board with it. But at the same time, it was a lot of people that knew what was going on with her and Kim that enabled the situation
Same
and was
like
look
R. Kelly.
and threw it and swept some
Like R. Kelly, I would
yeah,
never like these two gentlemen alone have made me like not even like make my child, if she does have a gift or a talent to be in the music industry, I'm gonna
you
keep her straight
Hello.
independent all our life. Like
yeah,
we gonna be independent. We ain't never worry about no you do what you do on the gram,
yeah,
you know, get a little, go do some shows. But
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
I don't even want her up in no big hierarchy of it. Cause like
no,
look what happens to these
It gets
yeah,
weird.
women in these in the industry, period. Like
yeah,
Mm.
even I would even say just what happens to them, period. Not even sexually assaulting these men abusing them, but how they're broken down in it. Like Alicia
yeah,
Keys freaking married Swiss Beats. Ain't nobody bash Swiss Beats
They
for
bashed
leaving
Alicia Keys.
his
You
wife.
right about that.
They
yeah,
bash Alicia Keys
And baby girl
for
career ain't
messing
been the
with
same
him
since.
and
yeah,
Her career ain't
having
been the
him
same
leave his
since.
first wife. Like, come
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
on. But
You got
we're
that
not gonna
right.
bash him. Like
Yep.
her whole
yeah.
career is still on a high, but it ain't as high as it probably
No,
Mm-mm.
would have been
It was
if
no,
halted at that moment.
hmm
At
yeah,
that moment. Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's
Mm-hmm.
the treat. I mean, we already know that it's an imbalance in a lot of things in the treatment and the stereotype things when it comes to women. And we already know, At, we we already know what that shit is. We already know what that shit
1
about.
second, a twin is knocking, but I can still hear y'all.
Okay. Just talking. But yeah, we already know what that shit about. But my thing as a parent and just know this small world of things.
I say that
You
all the
don't
time.
understand the predatoryness that's out there.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that when it comes to Cassie, he seen that young girl. They were
Mm-hmm.
was 18. Her ass was just born.
Mm-hmm.
I
Mm-hmm.
said, now what that girl just wanted a career, a music career. Her innocence, she wanted a music career, and she in turn got 10 years of fucking torture and torment and gifted all this shit after you did all this unforsakable shit to me. Is this, you know what I'm saying? Because 19
She's
and
not even 30 yet. She done been with this
right,
man all of this was 10 years.
She's
So
not 30
if
yet?
that 10 she
no.
well, if it was she met him at 19 and she's suing him for over 10 years now. I don't know how old she is
Let me
now,
see. I'm about to
but
Google it.
I don't know
I'm
how
gonna,
old she is now, but that she's saying that was over 10 years of her life. That
Yeah.
took her through all of her 20s. That
Her
took
good
her from
years.
being still halfway legal to a full grown woman. And so
right.
that's how she knows her experiences. So all of her full blown experience with a man is broken. It's
Yeah.
all the way broken.
Yeah.
No, she's okay. So she's 37.
Okay.
She's 37 now. She was born August 26, 1986. But 10 years of your 37, your that's that yeah, 10 years of that's too
Of your
long.
37-year-old grown ass man.
But
Right.
he knew what he
who
was
who
doing.
is who is a
He
grown
knew what he was
man
doing.
with means. He not even a grown
Mm-hmm.
man that you grow with. You know what I'm saying? Like, he started off and you helping him build up. No, he's a grown ass man with full blown means. He a
Mhm.
full blown king in his own mind. So
Yeah.
that's the type of things that I would say I would warn my child about. Even
Yeah.
if I was his mother, even if I was proud of her, oh, Diddy, girl, I'd be like, what is this man telling you? What is he
Yeah.
saying to you? Because y'all too old. He's too old. What do y'all have in common?
He
What
buying
do
you
y'all
a
have in
house.
common?
He bought that girl a house. He bought
Hmm.
some cars. Like you
But
I
that's what I'm saying. He knew what he was doing. He
Yeah,
knew
yeah,
because he
just
knew what
like
he was doing.
yeah.
mhm. He got into that mind. He knew what to say. He knew what to do. I don't know. I don't know. That's sickening. But that's what the only
Right.
thing I see is literally
And I
the
can't
whole.
imagine what he was doing. And I can remember all those years ago when she first had the twins.
She was
No, I think it was when she had the son. And
mm,
then she did an interview with like Barbara Walters or somebody as to why he hasn't married her yet.
Hmm.
Why
mm-hmm.
he won't marry you. No, like why haven't you guys gotten married? And I remember her saying, like being very timid, and it was all because he wasn't ready and what he didn't want and how he was
Hmm.
doing her in a relationship. And I was like, Dad, that's messed up. Also, he just wants you to be the baby mother. But she also would say how he provides. He's a great provider. He provides everything I need and blah, blah, blah. But he doing all that because in the end he putting y'all on the stuff that's killing y'all,
Yeah.
taking you out of your head, taking you out of your mind.
And then
Once
who do
you
you
and
get it
go
from?
put me
Him.
on drugs and get me addicted to drugs, you
There
want
you
me
go.
out of my head and out of my mind.
At
Yeah.
all
But see,
times.
that's
Hmm.
the narcissist in him.
Yep.
See the thing see the thing saying his money, fame, and I guess his whatever, his class or whatever, have him at a level where that okay, I'm displaying, I'm doing for my kids, I'm providing as the world, outside world can see. And as she said, has always said, he's a good dad, da 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 da, provider, blah blah blah. That's a part of the whole thing to have the outside world looking like to looking at the victim funny, like he's doing all of this and he's a good he's a good man, blah 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 blah. But in the inside, she the one who's in the inside that is getting tortured.
Yeah.
So
He is.
it's
And you
like
know what? I'm gonna tell you an interesting point that made me feel very duped by Diddy.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you how Diddy duped me. Because I always
How
felt
Diddy
Diddy
like,
duped
duped
me.
oh,
me.
how Diddy duped me. Diddy duped me
Hey,
because
Diddy duped you, boo.
I always felt as though he was a good guy based upon the fact it always appeared that he loved I'll Be Sure's son like his own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The freaking I'll Be Sure's son actually called him dad. So that he was willing to raise another man's child and
Yeah.
love him as his own and treat him as his own son. Like he
Mm-hmm.
hand in hand with that boy. You would think he
Yeah.
But
was.
that don't mean that a narcissist can't do seemingly good things and it get,
Mhm.
because that's what they do. That's a part of their whole thing. So the
That's why
outside,
they
But
doing it, so they
they
can
do
dupe
things for
you.
accolades. They don't do things.
Yes, he
exactly,
Mm-hmm.
doing it just
exactly,
for me to say that. Oh, Diddy a good
Mm-hmm.
dude because he love that boy.
yep,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, and that's how you got duped.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's how Stacy got duped by Diddy.
No, but I'm
That's
just
how
saying.
they
I'm
got
I'm
duped.
just saying. I don't know at the moment at the point where I got duped by his ass, but it just it's I don't think I really. It's like when you hear it in the blog and stuff like that as time goes on. This is like, oh, and then when she died, I think when she died is when I really was like,
As soon as she died, I was like, oh, drug overdose.
Her
I was
accent.
like,
Who?
huh?
She ain't got no accent.
Who got an accent?
Stacy. Everybody always say that. I don't have no goddamn accent. I'm motherfucking from Northeast Washington, D.C., born and bred.
Oh, well, Samantha, I got an accent too, so yeah. Mm-hmm.
She's like, she from the country? No.
The our accent is called hood rural.
we she's from Maryland. No, not even from DC.
Right. Northeast DC.
Northeast DC.
They
That's
say we
that
got,
all my family from the country. So I think I got that country
Yeah.
pronunciation.
yeah. Yeah, but they say we got a little country, DC got a little
Yeah.
country out.
Anybody that's not from here, when
Yeah,
I talk, they always be like, "Oh, I love your accent." What accent?
right. But you
What
know what, I
accent?
guess that's how like people from like Memphis and with their accent, and we be like, "Oh, I love your accent." They be like, "What accent?" Because that's all they fucking know too. Because
Yeah.
we don't we don't have no accent. I remember when I was messing with the New Orleans dude, and this motherfucker said, "What time you fit to go to work for?" What?
Okay, I love me a good New Orleans accent.
I
I'm just saying they could talk.
Well,
Just
that's
just
why I
talk.
follow some of
Just
the
talk
people I
silly.
follow on Instagram, just so I
that
can
was
hear them talk.
Come on, that's what I'm trying to say. I love me a good New
yeah.
Orleans swing. Yeah.
Okay, wait a minute. Hold on, y'all. I gotta put y'all on pause.
Readers, the glasses in Target. I done got me a pair of readers, girl.
I need it. I was told
You know when your mother be like, I need some readers. I
Um,
need to get some new glasses. I'm gonna get some readers.
you sounded like a motherfucking real auntie. I mean, yeah.
I
With
am
the
shit. I
reason.
got 7 nieces in that. I don't know how many I got, but I got some.
Not you went from four to not you went from 4 to 7. You really
50
don't
lamb. 50 lamb.
Look, cause I'm
have
glad
50
it's only
less.
like 3.
50
No,
less.
indeed.
A whole rack of nieces and nephews. I am an auntie.
Okay. Okay. But yeah.
Do y'all think Diddy going to trial?
Okay, see, my thing is this. Um, as I was reading, in my research today, this shit was all on my yeah, playlist YouTube as I was working. So
Mm-hmm.
my theory is that I think this is about to set some things in motion that can open up some other areas where he may go to trial for something criminal if something can be revealed.
Do
But
you think? Do
Hold on.
you think the industry about to Bill Cosby his age?
I think so. I think so.
Listen, before y'all do that, do y'all not think that what happened to Kim
Mhm.
happened to I'll Be Sure? And what
Mhm.
happened to Jamie Foxx? About to write books and
Mhm.
tell-alls, and then all of a sudden things happen to them.
Mhm.
Do y'all not think that has anything to do with?
I do, but let me just give you
Say
something
that
else
they all was about to do what? Write books.
Tell-all
They
book.
all.
right. But I'm gonna tell you
That
something
I'll be
else.
sure was gonna write a tell all book.
Yes.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
But let me tell you
Cause
something else. Allegedly, you remember the lady Jacquar Wright?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. She basically said the same thing, that all of these people, meaning also, okay, so Andre Harrell,
Oh, I forgot about him. Yep.
yeah, Andre Harrell, all of these 5 people started, I guess, with Uptown Records or whatever. It's Puffy,
mm-hmm.
Andre Harrell, Heavy D, I'll Be Sure, and Kim was a long time personal assistant.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were started from there. So out of that, how many people still living? Puffy
Exactly.
and I'll Be Sure.
Exactly.
Now,
Y'all see that post that he posted earlier
yes,
with that cryptic message?
yes,
He
he
like,
knows something.
you ain't get me, so you better watch out. That's
He know
like, I'm
that's what I'm
still
saying.
alive.
The thing of the matter, it took it, and I'm so I'm so I don't even know the girl, and you know what I'm saying. But this is make me just
Heavy D
feel,
was gonna write a tell all.
Well, no, not
yeah.
Heavy D. Oh, I didn't know about Heavy D.
Yes, all of them. She said all of them. I can Google it, but
And
she
they
said
all
all
died.
of them.
Everybody died from
Allegedly.
heart problems, right?
Yes, and there is medication that she said that can cause certain things to happen to make it look like it is a natural cause of death. Especially if
Um,
you are constantly giving it to them. It may not start off like immediately. You can slowly. I watch a lot of ID channel
oh, I
shit.
love me some. Yes, ma'am. Mm-hmm.
And I've seen some ID channel shit of women, or and not even I'm not making it seem like only women poisoning motherfuckers, but people poisoning their spouses or poisoning poisoning somebody, and they did it over a matter
A
of time.
long period of time.
Yes,
Yep.
they,
That's
They
how
they
you
just
do
knew
it.
one because they knew one night he was gonna go to sleep and not wake the fuck up. And
right.
I'ma look fine because I'm just his wife, and I'll be like, baby,
And I was just nursing.
baby.
I was just nursing him back to good health.
Right. And
All
if
the
the
Mm-hmm.
whole
wife don't be like, oh, it was something suspicious, then they
right,
ain't got no reason to do no heart attack. They could be like, oh, his ass is died in his sleep.
right.
Like that
So
wife that dropping that little one drop of poison into that hit the husband coffee every day one morning.
that's what
She
I'm
did
saying.
that for like
What? I
almost
don't
a
know.
year.
I
I
don't
already
never
said
want
I'm
to.
just gonna grind up the boric acid and put it in the pepper and
Wait
then
a
put
minute.
Okay, all right. Tell
Wait
us.
a
ain't
minute.
nobody down on my watch side.
Uh, do I need to edit that part out? Like, wait a minute. Did you? I don't want to. I don't want you to incriminate yourself now.
Okay.
Ain't nobody going on my watch, girl. They gonna leave me all
Okay,
alone.
I swear I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing. I ain't hear nothing.
Right.
Okay, but I feel like that if I got to that point that I feel like that bad, where I feel like I need to leave. I need to leave. I'm just gonna leave.
But they not leaving off the premises they need to leave. Most of them leaving and doing it that way because of the
The
financial.
money, yeah. You right. I feel I mean but because when you ain't got no money, you just like I'm just going motherfucking
Right,
leave.
right.
Like,
Like I'm gonna just pack my
but I
bullshit
No
bag.
bullshit. What? Like at some point, she was like, "Oh, he's fun." You know what I'm saying? Her young, naive self was like,
yeah,
at some point, "Oh, but he be fun." You know, we go out, we drink, we get in anywhere, we
Mhm.
get high,
yeah,
we likes to have.
The
At
excitement.
some point, she was rolling with it, and
yeah,
then at some point, she said, "Oh, nigga, you doing too much."
too much. Yeah,
And then
But see,
that's when he said,
at that point, she
"Oh,
knows too much, so he wasn't gonna let
yeah."
her go.
yeah,
Right. And then at that point is when she saw his horns come out. Like
yeah,
he took her as far as she was gonna go, and when she hit that limit, she was like, "Oh no, this is too much."
yeah,
Cause
yeah.
He
literally,
pulled
I
them
had to
horns
see it
out.
earlier. I was like, what was that Cassie song? I know she had one song.
You and me and you.
Yeah.
You and me.
Yeah, just
You
me and you.
And then
The
that was it. He snatched
nigga
her right
make
on up.
it. He's gonna be with you now.
Did somebody
Cause
turn it
you really
on?
know you like it. Just
No.
me and you.
That's what one of y'all turned it on. I was like, oh Lord.
No, we just acting a fool. You know how we do. You know, we bust out in a
And she was in a couple of movies. She was in a couple of movies.
yeah, she was.
She was?
Yeah, she was
Yeah.
in like them little Bring It On, but not Bring It On, but something like
those
that
type.
Maybe
type movies.
B movies, C movies, maybe.
Yeah.
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 But I know she's more. I think she's more known for being a model.
I
I mean,
think not. I
oh,
think she got into. I think they put her into modeling because he was buying her all them expensive ass clothes. He was making her like a little Barbie doll. You know how
Yeah.
they want to dress you
yeah,
up. He was
yeah,
doing that to her definitely. He was doing that with J Lo and them. He had that little
yeah,
controlling thing with her.
yeah. He kind of, he kind of put me in the. Him and Kanye kind of like, cause that's what he was doing with
Kim.
Kim. Yeah, and I think he do that with the new wife. Like I don't know. It's like I don't know. I think I'd be like, okay, yeah, I would be kind of like somewhat flattered that you're interested in styling me and basically saying that look nice or give me compliments and that whatever. But when it comes to, I feel like this is like a little bit probably more. They were like into every fucking aspect
Yeah. Kicking
of
out the outfit, stuff
the
like that.
look. Like
Yeah.
that right there would be a little bit too unsettling for me.
Weird.
Did it say she called him daddy?
Really?
Said something
I'm
about
asking. I'm asking.
no, it was
No,
she
Pop
said
Pop.
Pop. It was
Yeah.
he asked her allegedly
What
that
she call her
what he called
grandfather.
her grandfather, and she said Papa,
And he
and
said, so call me that.
This motherfucker.
Come on.
right. Wait a
How
minute,
you gonna ruin my whole image of my pop?
right? Wait a minute, wait a
That
minute.
was
Let
the
me
point
see.
though.
Stacey,
That's
let me
the
tell
point.
you, when she read that part and he said that part, I said the same thing. I said the exact same word. I said, "This motherfucker." That's the same fucking words I said. I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?"
Mhm.
I had to pause it. I watched the whole hour and 30 minute of her the video that I sent y'all of her.
I
I
couldn't do
paused.
it. I couldn't do it.
I
I
said
didn't even
I listened to it while I was at work. I was doing my work, but
I got
that was
about
in
5
my
minutes in. I'm
ear.
like, okay, somebody else going to break this down
Well,
quickly.
that's what I'm saying. You didn't even have to really watch it. You could have just listened to it,
Yeah, I just listened to it.
and I was listening to it. I was watching it and listening to it. I was reading along when she was reading. That's how in
Mm-hmm.
tune I was to it, and I was just like, this motherfucker. He needs to pay. When she started saying the different hotels and the locations, I was like, why is she naming? I said she got the hotels and the locations.
Mhm.
Like she ain't telling no lies. And then when she got to the end and she was reading about the alleged ex trafficking part, I was like, that's why they was listing the locations because he didn't travel. He didn't took her out of different jurisdictions
This
for the
just
sole purpose
yes, that's
to
how
do
he
that.
get.
I
Yeah.
said he going to jail,
Yeah.
Well, he sitting up there, telling her, huh, other people,
right?
and by my mommy.
Uh,
Like, you doing too much, bro. Like, like,
Mhm.
like, you gotta get you. And then I'm like, oh my God, this,
and then
like,
wait a
and
minute,
what's
and
this
then
gonna
she
do?
said,
I know, Carisha, like,
"I will hope she like but I
I'm she
Well, I
she
don't know.
gotta
She might be like, act bad. He buy me a
okay,
Bentley, act bad.
okay,
He take me to
Mhm.
okay.
Chanel. I'm real bad.
Don't you start.
He probably like he ain't even gonna hit 305. He ain't hit 305.
Don't you
He gonna go
start.
all 305 on that ass. He gonna be
Okay.
real
Okay.
Croatia.
I don't know, cause Santana, Salty Santana, he ain't let nobody. He comes to Carisha defense. What Rolling Ray call her Carisha. Rolling Ray. Y'all know who Rolling Ray is?
Of course, I know. Yo, y'all gonna say, I'm gonna say it right now.
No, I mean Rolling Ray.
I know
Yeah.
who Rolling Ray is.
Oh,
Why you keep yelling it at the camera?
oh.
Do you know Rolling Ray?
I said, you know who Rolling Ray is.
Right. we both was like, yeah. And then you come back, but do you know Rolling Ray? Like, yes, we do.
Look, she on her thug motivation shit, nigga.
Right.
What you know?
No more Jeezy for you.
No more.
Okay, that's my shit though. But I've been
Well, wait a minute, sorry, girl.
I'm almost finished. Okay, I'm gonna put the little, yeah, because I got a nice little buzz. But yeah, back to at hand. Oh Lord! But what do you think about the psychic lady? Since you said you saw the video, what do you think about the psychic lady?
Oh, she was right on point. If she was scarily on point. I literally when she gave the date, I turned and looked up at my calendar. I was like, she got the date down to a T. She's scarily on point, and I don't listen to when I say. First of all, I prayed heavily before I looked at the video because I don't like watching that stuff. But once I got through it, I was like,
yeah. And I know like a lot of people don't be, but I feel you like the same thing. But I wanted to know because when I looked and saw the date and I was like, wait a minute, this is way before, so it's not like she came out.
That's what I'm saying. I literally looked at the calendar
like yesterday.
Right.
She got the date down to a T.
And then the fact to say something about her being possibly poisoned. And the cameras being in the house and somebody watching her, and she possibly gave the manuscripts to 3 different people
just in case.
It's like she was moving methodical. Imagine having to feel like you gotta move like that and don't know who the fuck you can trust.
That's
and
scary.
You got kids with this motherfucker. So you kind of like, you can't just go off the deep end and be like, you can't just go off. Even you're gonna be like, even you're gonna go off the deep end and be like, I'm about to unalive somebody. Unalive, you know what I mean? Him. Or I'm gonna go, or you gonna move strategic and try to figure out how to get through this, but also still by keeping yourself in this situation, knowing that you dealing with a motherfucker that's evil like this, and your kids don't fucking know it.
Yeah.
And you can't
because they all say that he's like a on hands father. Like when y'all had the kids, he want the kids, right?
Yeah.
Like he basically want the kids. But y'all know this Misa is on the other side of the town.
You was reading. I was waiting to bring her up.
Nothing.
I was waiting to bring her up.
She don't come around for nothing. Like she ain't in none of all them family. We all want pictures and none of that shit. She is always over there to the left. But she also got her career.
Said something too. She spoke up about something when her son got in trouble for something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She was like, it's mighty funny. Mm-hmm.
And but that, you notice that post was there within 24 hours.
Get up on
that.
Hey, which one? You know, Auntie, Auntie.
You gonna get it with whoever you say is gonna be the opposite every time.
Every time. Every time. It be the opposite one every time.
Right.
Oh, hi, Micah. Hi,
Micah.
Don't engage.
Like, wait a minute.
What you say?
I'm telling y'all, don't engage.
Don't engage. But you said it's smiling. Like, ladies, just stop it, please. Stop.
Leave them please.
I hate shit. Oh shit. Okay. All right.
Not engaged.
It's for all of our best interest.
Lord to be.
It's just one.
Here we are. We like, huh?
He's trying to figure. What he was trying to do was figure out how to address y'all. He like, wait a minute, what's that name? Wait a minute, what's wrong?
Oh.
Because once he get that, that's it.
Oh.
Leave him over there. Don't engage.
Okay. All right. We gonna get back on task. We'll get back on task. But yeah, I mean, just imagine having to just maneuver like that. So the fact that Cassie put all that out in her lawsuit, that basically saying the same thing that this psychic or people, I'm not even gonna say like she's the only one that's saying that others are allegedly saying the same thing happened with Kim. It really just gives credence to what the fuck that Cassie went, you know what I'm saying, allegedly went through.
Mm-hmm.
And how many others? What about the new baby mother? Like,
You got that whole situation. You know, it's more going on that we don't know about. You know, it's people that's keeping quiet. You could just tell by the maneuvering of everybody. Just like poor Mace had to pretend like he was a pastor to get up out his contract. Soon as Mace started talking, once he got out his little whatever and he started talking, I said then that stuff was about to happen. Cause that he was scared to talk about anything.
right.
And then all of a sudden he like fucking I'm just gonna start talking. And here he go. Then here come over. Then like everybody in their books and like it was like everybody was just like they needed one person, just one person.
Okay, so do you think do y'all think that that the finding out that maybe with the arrest with the guy for Tupac and that Diddy may allegedly had something to do with that? Like, do you think that kind of like started almost like a chain reaction type shit?
That's possible, yeah.
Because
I mean, it's possible, but also at the same time, I feel like Cassie, he was still poking her.
Yeah.
Like, leave me the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Don't write no song about me. Don't shout me out in no motherfucking award. I'm married. I have moved on. I'm with my children. Be glad I'm quiet. I'm not bothering you. I have not brought you up. I just want people to focus on this love that I have now. And here you are still poking at me. I really think that had something to do with it too, because you're still sitting around poking.
Yeah, and the fact that
you trying to make amends, and I'm not. Don't make amends with me.
Right.
Don't make amends with me.
Yeah. And the fact that she got out and then she's been quiet. She ain't really been in the media. I mean, not like she's not putting herself in the media. If somebody happened to catch her and her husband and kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying, take a picture or whatever. But she's not out there trying to push no music career. This girl, from what the lawsuit document says, she actually went to she had to heal from this shit.
Yeah.
She had to heal. So I don't think no money in the world is probably going to cover what she still has to endure. But at the same time, it's like if she can't really do no criminal charges, but to see the thing okay, so the thing with like a civil suit, it's easier to kind of like, you don't have to really kind of like prove with evidence other than you. I mean, you do, but you don't have to, like with a criminal suit, then you got to have hard evidence. You know what I'm saying? You can get the jury to be like, oh, okay, well, she definitely suffers something by his actions. If she can, the time frame and all the stuff, and she got eyewitness and stuff like that, they can say she definitely suffered something because of his actions. Had she not come in contact with this nigga, she wouldn't have endured these things. So they can say, oh, okay, we're gonna award her a couple of million for punitive damage, mental damage, and all that, and attorney fees and all that shit. But at the same time, is that really enough? Because she, like, from what the fuck that lawsuit said, like, she just got out of that in what 2018.
Mm-hmm. Like
It's
right
crazy.
before COVID, because she was still with him when Kim died.
Yes, yes.
She was
They
still with him when Kim died.
let me tell you, my ass was up and I was researching. So let me tell you, Kim died in November of
2021.
20
2020.
2018.
Really? It's been that long?
2018. Him and Cassie, according to that, they broke it off in November of 2018. Because I was thinking, like, did something happen where she found out about? Did Kim find out about Cassie and?
I think what happened was he was more devastated than he could have ever imagined when Kim died. And she found that as a good time to escape because he wasn't paying her no attention. He was probably wrapped up in grief, and that's all he knew. And surrounded by his kids.
I don't think he was wrapped up in grief. I think
No,
he
I,
did the
I
shit.
don't
I'm
think I
sorry.
don't think it was grief. I was
Might
with
have
that
been
for a
because he
minute,
done lost a lot of people close to him
Yeah.
doing the shit he
but
Come
I
on
done.
don't
now.
think it was
Yeah.
grief. I don't think it was grief. I'm
I don't
sorry.
need.
I don't think it was grief. I
I think
think
he
it.
was playing
I
that
think
role for grief for the
yes,
world. Yeah.
yes, and also
Mm-hmm.
making it like, okay, I'm gonna jump in to be the perfect father.
Let me
Mm-hmm.
redo my image. Let
My
me.
Mm-hmm.
image. And I'm gonna focus on and
Cause
then
I feel like he didn't want nobody to focus on why Kim died
right.
Exactly.
or how
Because
she died.
she just posted 2 days before that, happier than the mug, just to flaunt
Yeah.
it around. And then
And
2 days later, she died from
and
a
that's
heart
what I'll be
condition.
so said that she was not she
Come
was
on now. Two
she don't
days later, y'all. Two
yeah.
days later. Like I could get if you get shot or something, like and you was healthy 2 days before, but you're not gonna tell me that this heart condition just came in the road itself and took you out the same day. Nobody knew anything, but she was just frolicking. She wasn't just sitting around. She was like having an amazing time 2 days before. That's weird. That is it's like that Easy E
Yeah.
shit. It's weird. Easy E was
But
just he was fine. He goes to the hospital now. He got AIDS. 2 days later, he's dead. Like it's weird. Like all that stuff. That industry, Holly weird, is
that's a
getting more and
whole
more weird the
nother
Yeah.
older I get.
conspiracy with that Easy E thing.
But
That's another
but
thing.
that's what I mean about power.
Yeah,
How
yeah,
Yeah.
how all that
Yeah.
stuff can get
yeah,
done, and all they got to do is say, "Nope, I don't know nothing about it," and then that's it.
yeah.
Just like
Yeah.
how y'all believe
That's
y'all
the
think he
key
gonna get locked
word.
up for
That's the
Park?
key
No, he not
word
gonna
we
get locked
leaving
up.
out as to what had her in a clutch. His power. He
Yeah.
had power over her.
And that's why he is not going to jail. He might pay, but he is not going to jail. And the only reason, and that's a whole document, like how R. Kelly, surviving R. Kelly, and all that, where it's no choice, and you just have to do it because it's the right thing. Unless it's a whole big old thing like that, he ain't going to jail.
I
She
think
Cosby
gonna
only
pay
going
her.
to jail
He
because
gonna
all he went
pay
to jail
her. She
because
gonna
he
win that
said,
civil suit because she filed a civil suit, correct?
yeah.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But that's
Yeah.
what I'm
So
saying. He going to
she not
pay.
even looking for criminal charges. She not even looking for
Yeah,
him to go to jail. She
but
looking to hit his
but
pocket.
but
But from that, the state or
yeah,
the
Can pick
whatever
it
the
prosecutor,
up.
government can
Can pick it
a-
up.
decide to
attorney,
prosecute him from
yeah,
if she wins that.
yeah, and if other people come out, and the way it
That's the
looks
key.
like other
Mm-hmm.
people is coming out like finally, like you said, it just took one person to just say, you know what, and I am so proud of her. Like I said, I don't even know her, but I'm so proud of her for finding her strength and standing
Yeah.
up because you gotta. I mean, he ain't just like no regular ass nigga out here, and you like, okay, I'm just gonna relocate to another state and whatever. We talking about somebody that got money at disposal and can do and got people doing your dirty work
That's
and
blowing up other. That's blowing up other famous people's cars.
Cause
you
right.
know, I said, wait a goddamn
Okay.
minute now.
You blowing
Like
up
he
Kid
out here
Cudi
doing a
car
lot,
allegedly.
Oh yeah,
allegedly.
allegedly.
Like this nigga out here doing he out here doing a lot. Like not
Okay,
shiny,
we go ahead, go
not
to sleep. Go to
shiny
sleep.
suit dancing across the stage, did he?
Okay.
Like he
What?
out here blowing up allegedly blowing up motherfuckers because come on now.
Now
And
I know
then
Mason Cameron's podcast is a sports podcast, but I gotta see if they say something about this.
They
yeah,
doing it
they
together.
probably
Hey,
Oh,
brother.
he scared me. He scared me. He was like a.
He was like a ghost coming through the door.
I was like,
Oh,
somebody
see,
coming.
babe.
Oh,
Have
What's
me
up,
some,
Hey,
y'all?
bro.
some chocolate.
What's going
Some
on, y'all?
chocolate.
nothing.
Oh, Reese cuz.
Thanks,
Look at him,
babe.
babe.
All right.
King size.
I know, right? This
Mom, you
I'm about to open this up right now.
I was
Ain't
about to say something, and I'm so glad that baby said something because that would have been so inappropriate.
what?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Yeah. Good night.
He
Love
was
you.
like, huh? Oh,
Right. See,
huh?
he all ears right now.
Right.
Nah.
He said, huh? You
Like
heard
Miss
what you
Keisha
said?
said.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Mom
So,
was on a podcast talking about.
Right.
so we
Like
got
nah.
ears. We got ears. We got the baby's ears. But yeah, that I just know that they was just like terrified, and the controlling part of it. Then you send me, you beat me, you send me, and you set me up in a hotel allegedly to
You
heal.
sent me to freaking Hawaii for 3 weeks. You sent me to a freaking beautiful tropical island
Oh
to
fuck that!
heal from the beating. So nobody
Y'all know that's
harassed
how
me.
that's how them abusers are.
I
Because
know.
they gonna beat you, but they gonna also be the person that nurture you back to health. So that you still gotta look at them as a savior. And that's how that mind fuck come. You
Yeah.
get what I'm saying? Your mind get warped because you getting beat, you're confused.
Right.
How can this man that supposedly love me, he's sitting up here beat, like your mind just get, and the more and more he's
Yeah.
doing it, the more and more your mind get warped.
He's
Yeah.
so sweet when he taking care of me and bringing me
Yes.
the ice pack.
Yes.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Right.
The savior mode. Do you
Yeah.
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 luckily she got out of it. She did.
Yeah.
But the thing, the sad part, like when you hearing it, she been trying to get out of it. But that's what I'm saying. That mind fuck keep you there.
Yeah.
Like reading that shit because like I don't want nobody to bash her when the parts when she's saying that she went back to the house and all that.
Yeah.
That's part of being in the like it's a process. So she
Yeah.
was trying to get away, but that mind, it's that
Yeah.
mind. Until that shit snap back in, you are going to
Yeah.
keep going back because you are hoping and things going to change. Yeah, maybe it was Thursday. You know, he don't like Thursdays. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? You start making
You
excuses
know,
and shit.
No,
Biggie
maybe I mean like, but
Biggie was
yeah,
killed
you
on a
stop.
Thursday, so that's a
Right.
Wednesday.
Right. You stop making excuses for the bullshit. Yeah. I
Exactly.
get it. I get
Exactly.
it. I get it.
Mhm.
But it's just so it's
Like the love of a good that man over there loving up. He be making shady comments to him every year on Pride.
yeah,
He,
don't he? Don't you so you peep that too. I said, babe, I said that's why her husband can't stand him. Because
okay.
he was
Mm-hmm.
like, I don't care whatever I don't care if he see a post about and then he'll go across different blogs and shit and post
Yes.
shit. I said, oh, he can't stand him. And he was her personal trainer. So he probably seen some shit, but
Mhm.
probably didn't have the I mean, maybe he couldn't say anything because he knew what he would be up against. I don't know. I'm not saying whatever, but
In reality, you're not trying to mess up your because he like you said, he know if he speak up,
yeah,
one notion from Diddy, his whole little
can be fucked
career is
up.
over. Yeah.
Yeah,
Anything he got going on done.
That's why them
yeah,
people
Or
sit like
so
all
he
them
thought.
R.
But
Kelly, all
you
them
know,
all them with him. That's why they sit around. Cause like it's still their livelihood. I know
yeah,
they fucked up in the head because they gotta go home and deal with like but seriously it's their
yeah,
it's their livelihood.
yeah,
What you gonna
yeah,
say? And then who you gonna work for after that?
yeah,
mm-hmm.
yeah.
It's
But
a whole trickle effect.
yeah, it's the trickle effect. But I'm glad that she decided to take this to finally stand up. And people are like, why is she waiting now? And at first I thought the same thing, like why she? Then I thought about it and I was like, you know what?
It's her time.
Yeah, it's her time.
Mm-hmm.
Like
It's her
if something
time,
hit,
and I'm proud of
if that
her. I
she
don't
was
know
having
her.
her ducks in a row,
I'm
she was trying to
proud.
plan it all out. That she did Kiki Palmer.
Yeah,
Same thing. She was trying
Yeah.
to plan it
You
all out.
never know. Kiki might inspire her.
yeah,
I'm
She
telling
yeah,
might be like, man, it's time.
yeah.
Bring all them women beating whores down.
not the
Okay,
what?
okay. It's like the Me Too movement of this is like the Me Too movement. Keke Palmer, baby. Mm.
I feel bad for that one too.
I feel bad for
I
her, but
do.
I'm a bit confused by
Why you say that?
her. It's her super strong personality,
Mm-hmm.
but at the same time, I get her because at one point I was willing to put up with anything so that my children will be in a home with their
Mm-hmm.
mother and their father.
Mm-hmm.
So I sometimes I look at her and be like, well, she really comes across very strong, very independent, very I'm not what? So like did it happen
They're
and you
back
like did it
together.
recently happen and you recently left? Or like has this been something you was dealing with before you had the baby? Or like is this like you brought out the baby might have brought out a whole nother controlling side of him? Like I'm a bit confused because I just don't see her
Dealing with
having
it.
to dealing with it and having to put up with it. But like I
But
said,
you
at
would
one
be
point,
surprised.
Yeah,
yeah, you do
I'm
yeah.
anything.
sure
Well,
you would be
and she
surprised.
purposely knew she wanted to have a child. She had said that. She knew she was ready to
Oh,
have a
she
child.
did. She wanted to have a
Hmm.
child. Oh,
Yeah. So she had the baby. She might have had that shit all planned out. She just ain't planning on nobody being crazy.
Exactly.
I don't
That
know. I don't know. She came out with him, I don't know. I just got like it was
weird.
like, I don't know about that. I don't know about him. I don't
He gets
know. But
very he gets very fallen NBA star.
What do he do?
right, what do he
I don't
do?
know. He plays some type of sport, but I don't know what
Oh, he
it
really is the sports. Oh,
is.
I don't know. What do he?
I'm totally. I don't know what it is, but he is some type of sportsman.
Um,
It's football or basketball. It ain't nothing
I know
fancy.
his brother is the guy that was on Insecure. His brother allegedly
who was his brother from Insecure?
okay, remember what was Easter friend name?
The dark skin one.
Yeah, her best friend.
I on me because that's my girl too. But I know. Okay, what about her?
Her real name is Yvonne. I think is
Or yeah.
or whatever
Hmm.
name. So he was her love interest, the tall light skinned guy, and I think he was married or something, or
And
um
that's okay. I can see that too.
yeah,
I can see that.
that's his brother. So
And that's his
allegedly,
older brother.
yeah.
Okay.
So allegedly, he did the same thing to his baby mother or something, and that's why I guess you heard the Kiki mother rant, right? Well, what she was saying, some of
Hmm.
the stuff, yeah.
Cause he
So
was like, I get that way sometimes.
Oh.
And who
who
says
said
that?
who said that? Wait
I
a minute,
think
The
brother.
brother
hold.
said that to the
Brother.
mother. The brother said that to the mother. He was like, oh, her response when she told him that he done got violent with Kiki was, oh, well, we all get a little upset. I done got like that sometimes.
Mm.
Oh well, then he just admitted it.
Mm-hmm.
So old girl, his baby mother, I guess, and she gonna have. I hope she got that recorded. So what you
Well,
get
they
like,
gonna have
sir?
some issues.
Okay, that would be
Mm-hmm.
if I was the judge. Like, what you get like, sir?
These people. Wow.
I'm just like, but I don't know if I don't
But I
know.
don't think that was the first time for her and him. But I do think it got worse after he got publicly humiliated.
With the
Mm.
Usher thing.
Yes, because now I everybody gonna have go through their
See,
squad.
and honestly, when
But
that first happened, I didn't know he was serious because at that point when since
I
she done
swear I
had
said
that
the same
baby,
thing.
she's been very vocal to me.
I
Like
said the
since she
same
had
thing.
Yeah,
I
that
was like,
baby,
I think
she's
they're
been
gonna make
very
it worse.
yeah. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, he ain't. I said maybe that's like a skit they playing. Or
yeah,
he just being, he knows she always vocal, so he being vocal. Like, ha ha,
yeah,
you a
yeah,
mother girl. Stop
I took
playing,
it.
girl. You a
I took it
mother.
like that too. I did.
That's what I thought he totally was until everybody
Mhm.
else was like, "Oh, he in his feelings. Oh, he's upset." And I'm like,
And
"What?"
that's
Do you
what,
think? So do y'all think that the internet made it worse? Because
absolutely. That's what I'm saying. When
yeah,
it was going down, I said that I was like, they're gonna make this girl got to go home to him, and that's all I kept saying. They're gonna make it worse because now
yeah,
you fucking with that male ego, that
yeah,
male pride. Because even I'm sure he was okay with it. She walked out. She bought the dress. She walked out the house with the dress. Like I'm sure he was okay.
yeah,
Even if she didn't, I know he knew. Like you, she didn't
And
video.
honestly, I thought it was appropriate.
That's what I said.
I thought it
yeah.
was appropriate. I would totally wear that on a night out with y'all in Vegas or
That's
a
what
night
I
out with my
said.
man.
That's
Like
what
with
I
Yeah,
my
said.
man.
It was the
I
it
ain't
was
going
the
yeah.
nowhere
it
by
was the world
myself.
that sliced it up.
No.
The
Yeah.
world sliced that up. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
The
that man
world
wasn't
size
mad.
set up.
Trust
I
me.
do believe that. So we in agreement on that. Fist
Hmm.
bump, boom, boom. World size that up.
Why my fist under there? You go. My fist was all the way in the corner and
Your
whatnot.
fist was over here like fist bump.
Right.
Right.
Mhm.
But yeah, that situation, I just feel for the babies involved because now you got the babies involved in the shenanigans, and it's just like, oh, the baby.
Yeah, well, Tazi, we survived shenanigans. They'll survive it too.
Yeah, true,
They
true.
There's
they
different levels
survived.
of shenanigans. It's
Yeah,
different levels of shenanigans.
yeah, yeah, true, true, true. I'm, yeah. Mm. But it's just like you just want to just tell him like you ain't gotta like sis, you ain't gotta deal with this shit. You ain't gotta go through this. You ain't. But it's like sometimes I guess they have to learn on their own. In which
Mhm.
They learning faster than our generation learned.
you think
I
I
do.
think I think we was a little
No,
swifter on it.
no, ma'am.
Now, let me tell you something.
Nope.
This is some real talk. Now, I hate that these little hussies is listening to Sassy Red and shit and Island Sassy Red. I hate that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I hate that they know that city girl mumbo jumbo not really rap shit word for
right,
word.
right.
But one thing that these young girls know, this generation X, whatever it is,
We are
they
generation X
believe.
men.
Okay, so what is they Z?
Yeah.
Uh, yeah,
Okay,
they Z's. Yeah.
one thing these young girls do get is pussy fucking power. Okay,
Come on now.
they
Come on
do
now.
not go for that shit.
Yeah.
They ain't got time to be playing these motherfucking games and nobody to be necessarily putting them in no chokeholds.
Yep.
They have got a different reality about pussy power than we I didn't know what pussy power was until I done already used the pussy for various objects.
Ah.
So
And I'm gonna sit
they
to
got a
that.
grip on pussy power. And that's all I have got to say
And
about
I
this
agree.
generation.
We
I'm
we
That's
was
gonna
what
in
that's
the
gonna be one of the next auntie topics. Generation Z and pussy power. How do
yeah.
we get there?
Let's segue to the next one. That's what we're
okay.
going.
All right.
So on the next topic, we're gonna be talking to the y'all young girls. We gonna
Generation Z. What do
we
y'all feel about
we do
topic?
want to say we do recognize that y'all recognize y'all power,
Yeah.
but what I don't see is y'all utilizing it the
Come
proper way.
on. The
That's
proper
my thing.
way.
Now, hold on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take that back. I'm gonna say I've been saying something, so I'm gonna say 50-50.
Yes, because we have to define, we have to meet in the middle with this generation gap as to what is the proper way to use it.
Yeah, that's the thing. That's
Mhm.
the thing. Yeah.
Now,
All hell pussy power.
that walking up, that's some auntie
Indeed.
shit.
Oh my God. Love
Shit.
y'all.